What if I told you that dinosaurs still walk among us today? Intriguing, isn't it? Welcome to a journey into the past, a voyage into the prehistoric times when dinosaurs roamed the earth. But this is not a tale of extinction, rather it's a story of survival, of evolution, and of a lineage that has manifested itself in the most unexpected of ways. Today we delve into the fascinating connections between our modern world and the Jurassic period. Our focus? The birds? Yes, those chirping creatures that wake you up in the morning, or the majestic eagles soaring in the sky, they all trace their lineage back to the mighty dinosaurs. Now, you might be wondering, how did we get from the colossal T-Rex to the tiny sparrow? The answer lies in evolution, the gradual process of change over millions of years. Birds are the only direct descendants of a group of two-legged dinosaurs known as theropods, the members of which include the powerful predator Tyrannosaurus rex and the smaller velociraptors. Birds inherited certain characteristics from their dinosaur ancestors. Think of the long feathers, the sharp claws, and the hollow bones, all of which were features of their dinosaur ancestors. This might be hard to believe when you look at a pigeon or a peacock, but remember, appearances can be deceiving. Then there are the close relatives of dinosaurs, the crocodilians, which include alligators, crocodiles, and gharials. Their evolutionary relationship with dinosaurs is another intriguing tale of survival and adaptation, but that's a story for another time. Now, you might be thinking, where's the proof? Well, it's etched in the fossil records, imprinted in the anatomy, and coded in the DNA. The evidence is compelling and paints a vivid picture of the evolutionary journey from dinosaurs to birds. So, are you ready to see the world around you in a new light? To look at a bird and see not just a creature of the present, but also a living relic of the past. Stay tuned as we unravel the mysteries of these feathery descendants of the mighty dinosaurs. Ever wondered why birds seem so unique, so different from other animals? It's because they are the only direct descendants of dinosaurs. Indeed, our feathered friends have closer links to the Jurassic Age than you might think. Their characteristics, feathers, hollow bones and claws, are all telltale signs of their prehistoric lineage. Take feathers, for instance. While we often associate them with the softness of a pillow or the grace of a bird in flight, they once served a different purpose. Feathers were first seen in dinosaurs, not for flight but for insulation. Over the passage of millions of years, these feathers adapted and evolved, leading to the splendid array of birds we see today. Now, let's talk about bones. Birds have hollow bones, a feature unique amongst living vertebrates. This adaptation not only makes flight possible by reducing weight, but also links them to their dinosaur ancestors. Some dinosaurs, like the enormous Tyrannosaurus rex, had similar hollow bones, showcasing a shared evolutionary past. And what about those sharp claws? Birds use them for a variety of tasks, from catching prey to perching on branches. But rewind the clock a few million years, and you'll find dinosaurs using their claws in much the same way. The velociraptor, a dinosaur famous for its deadly claws, shares this feature with modern birds like the eagle and the owl. Consider the ostrich, the world's largest bird. Its long legs, muscular thighs, and sharp claws echo the physical traits of its dinosaur relatives. Or take the peregrine falcon, a bird known for its incredible speed. Its streamlined body and sharp talons are reminiscent of the agile, predatory dinosaurs of the past. So next time you spot a bird, whether it's a tiny sparrow flitting about your garden or a majestic eagle soaring in the sky, remember, you're looking at a little piece of the Jurassic era. Yes, the tweet you hear every morning is a reminder of the roars that once echoed millions of years ago. But birds aren't the only ones with a dinosaur lineage. Meet the crocodilians. These formidable creatures, including alligators, crocodiles, and gharials, share a close evolutionary relationship with dinosaurs. It's a family reunion that spans over 200 million years, back to the Mesozoic era, a time when dinosaurs ruled the Earth. Just like their dinosaur cousins, crocodilians are archosaurs, a group of reptiles that first appeared during the late Permian period. Now you might be thinking, hold on, aren't all reptiles related? Yes, but archosaurs are a special bunch. They include only birds, crocodilians, and their extinct relatives, including dinosaurs and pterosaurs. Let's delve a little deeper into this family tree. Imagine a branch where one fork leads to dinosaurs and birds, and the other to crocodilians. This common ancestry is why crocodilians today bear a striking resemblance to their prehistoric relatives. In terms of anatomy, crocodilians and dinosaurs share several key features. Take their semi-erect stance, for instance. Unlike most reptiles that sprawl, crocodilians and dinosaurs hold their legs more vertically beneath their bodies, allowing for greater speed and agility. Then there's their behavior. Many crocodilians exhibit complex social behaviors, not unlike those theorized for dinosaurs. They communicate vocally, care for their young, and even use tools, all signs of a sophisticated dinosaur-like intellect. But perhaps most fascinating is the crocodilian heart. Much like a bird's, and quite possibly like a dinosaur's, it's a four-chambered wonder, capable of shunting blood away from the lungs and towards the stomach, helping these creatures stay submerged for longer periods. Crocodilians also share with dinosaurs a remarkable resilience. They've survived multiple mass extinction events, adapting and evolving to become the apex predators we know today. In a way, they are living dinosaurs, a glimpse into a world long past. So, the next time you see a crocodile, remember, you are looking at a distant cousin of the dinosaurs. The claim that birds are descendants of dinosaurs isn't just a wild guess, it's backed by substantial scientific evidence. Let's start with the fossils. Fossils are remnants of ancient life, preserved in stone over millions of years. The fossil record presents us with a chronological picture of biological evolution. There are fossils of theropod dinosaurs, a carnivorous group that includes the mighty Tyrannosaurus rex, which exhibit features remarkably similar to birds. For instance, many theropods had feathers, just like modern birds. Some even had a wishbone, a characteristic unique to birds among modern animals. Next, we turn to anatomy. The skeletal structure of birds is strikingly similar to that of theropod dinosaurs. One particular bone, the furcula, or wishbone, is a classic example. This bone, formed by the fusion of two collarbones, is a common feature in birds and theropod dinosaurs. Other anatomical similarities include semi-lunate carpal, a crescent-shaped wrist bone, and the three forward-facing and one backward-facing toe arrangement. Lastly, we delve into the realm of DNA. Now, it's important to note that extracting dinosaur DNA is currently impossible due to degradation over time. However, scientists have been able to study the DNA of modern birds and reptiles, the closest living relatives of dinosaurs. They've found that birds share more genetic similarities with dinosaurs than any other animal. In fact, the chicken is often cited as the closest living relative to the T-Rex. These lines of evidence, fossils, anatomy and DNA, converge to support the fascinating conclusion that birds are the living descendants of dinosaurs. It's a testament to the power of scientific inquiry that we can piece together the story of life on Earth millions of years ago. So, the next time you see a bird swooping through the sky, remember, you're not just looking at a creature of the present, you're catching a glimpse of our planet's prehistoric past. Science has spoken, and the verdict is clear. Birds are indeed the descendants of dinosaurs. Now that we've established the connection, let's delve into some fascinating facts about these feathery dinosaurs among us. Did you know that the largest living dinosaur is the ostrich? These giants can reach up to 9 feet in height and weigh as much as 320 pounds. Quite the contrast, the smallest living dinosaur is the bee hummingbird, which is a mere 2¼ inches long and weighs less than a dime. And here's an intriguing tidbit about our feathered friends. While we associate feathers with birds, fossil evidence reveals that a number of dinosaur species also sported feathers. From the gigantic Eutyrannus to the tiny Microraptor, feathers were not just for flying, but also for insulation, camouflage, and even courtship displays. Isn't it amazing to think of the diversity and adaptability of life on Earth? We've come a long way from the Jurassic era to your backyard. In this exploration, we've learned that the world around us is teeming with living reminders of our prehistoric past. From the birds chirping in the morning light to the crocodilians lurking in the water, vestiges of the dinosaur kingdom persist. These creatures, with their hollow bones, long feathers, and reptilian relatives, carry the legacy of the mighty dinosaurs. We've delved into the evidence that solidifies this relationship. Fossils that capture ancient moments in time, anatomical similarities that hint at common ancestors, and DNA that carries the story of evolution. These threads weave a narrative of survival, adaptation, and transformation that spans millions of years. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Remember, the next time you see a bird, you're essentially seeing a dinosaur. So keep exploring, keep learning, and don't forget to subscribe for more fascinating insights.